Good evening, America. I am the Big Red One guy reminding you that together we must break the machine. Well, I always ask if people have been living under a rock, right? Because they missed stuff. Well, I guess I must have been living under one because I missed this article about Disney. Possibly, these are just rumors. These are rumors, okay? That Disney will probably be trying to bring Luke Skywalker back
What? 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 What?
to try to bring some nostalgia back into the Disney Star Wars universe and get people to look in again because right now they're getting absolutely annihilated with their most recent show, The Acolyte. It is a mitigated disaster. They've lost a lot of money. Viewership as a whole is down, and I think that The Acolyte is just basically the final nail in the coffin. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Like I said, rumors are that they're going to be bringing Luke back, and it worked out in season two, the last episode of season two. It worked out. A lot of people tuned in and rewatched the episode and everything like that because we wanted Luke, man. Luke was the dude. Okay, he was the guy in the original movies. Okay, he was the man who was supposed to be bringing back the Jedi Order and whatnot, and the Acolyte has just managed to destroy it. So we're gonna get into this right now, and it's an article from that Park Place. So let's get into it really quick, and I won't hold you all too long. Many of you might have seen this already and might have saw this, but again, I must have been in a freaking closet somewhere and in I don't know a Connex box thrown into the ocean because I missed this one. Anyway, here it is, people. So it says the rumor is Luke Skywalker to make an appearance in Dave Filoni's Ahsoka season two. A rumor claims that Lucasfilm plans to have Luke Skywalker make an appearance in Dave Filoni's second season of Ahsoka. The latest rumor comes from Scooper WDW Pro, who detailed in a recent video upload, according to a source that I have, Dave Filoni may be preparing to have Ahsoka now defeat Abeloth. Get the fuck out of here in Ahsoka season two, or at least face off with her. Not sure what the result will be, but I'm hearing that Luke Skywalker will make an appearance. Whether or not he's part of the fight, Ahsoka seems to be the one that will be the one taking down Abeloth. But this is also related to the Mandalorian movie. So these are just rumors, people. Okay, we have to take everything with a grain of sauce. Salt. That is being, what do you call it? Relayed to us from different sources. This is that Park Place, and they're pretty in tune with a lot of stuff going on. He continued. What am I hearing is that Dave Filoni may be getting visits these days from folks from Burbank, at least with virtual conferences. And the reason might be that the Acolyte was the final nail in the coffin. They're spooked over at Disney. They've seen enough, they've heard enough, they've watched enough. They're ready for the people to watch Star Wars again. And so there may be an effort to move the franchise back to Luke Skywalker. What I'm being told is that while you probably will see Luke Skywalker in season two of Ahsoka, you're really going to see Luke Skywalker, and some other stuff, and that they may be preparing for a heavy push of Luke Skywalker, even if Kathleen Kennedy doesn't like it. Doesn't matter anymore. This is a franchise that's going to go back to Luke. WDW Pro added. From there, Pro pointed to a post Mark Hamill made on X/Twitter back in May. The actor wrote, "This tweet will gain in significance when the movie I Start Today is publicly announced." I guess he sent some cryptic fucking. He's a douchebag anyway. He sent some cryptic tweet out to everybody. The rumor comes in the wake of one from RPK claiming that the character of Abeloth would appear in Ahsoka season two. So I'm gonna give you a little history on Abeloth here because they mention it here. Abeloth was originally I don't even have to do it. I could just read it from here. Abeloth was originally introduced in the Star Wars Fate of the Jedi novel series that was authored by Aaron Alston, Christy Golden, and Troy Denning. Those three authors were three of the great freaking, and along with Timothy Zahn, okay, great authors of the expanded universe. They wrote some outstanding books that addressed a lot of different things and introduced a lot of different characters that were fantastic. And when Disney took over, they just decided to shit can the expanded universe. Says attempting. She was originally a mortal servant of the Mortis gods, the father, son, and daughter. You have to watch the Clone Wars if you haven't watched it before to know who those three characters are. Attempting to become immortal, like them because she feared to lose them. She drank from the font of power. You have to read the books, The Fate of the Jedi, to understand what this is, and bathe in the pool of knowledge with those two things. This would corrupt her, turning into Abeloth. She would eventually be imprisoned by the son and daughter in a place called the Maw. However, she would be able to free herself from the prison anytime the current of the Force was altered. So she was kind of unkillable. Nevertheless, the son and daughter would return her to prison each time she escaped. However, the Mortis gods died during the Clone Wars, and Abeloth was able to escape when Center Point Station was destroyed. Again, you have to read the expanded universe to know that stuff. Fortunately, Luke Skywalker and his son Ben teamed up with a Sith named Vestera Kai to imprison Abeloth back to the Maw. Again, Fate of the Jedi books, those are the last books I read from the expanded universe. And then it says there's a previous rumor from WDW Pro claimed that Skywalker would return in Jon Favreau's The Mandalorian film. He noted that in May, the source tells me to look back to what Favreau said originally when he came on board with Star Wars, telling Lucasfilm and Disney, particularly that he thought he could help. He says that you can expect this movie to be a return to the quality of the first two seasons, but most importantly, you might even consider this to be a Luke Skywalker movie. So, you know, uh, I'm gonna leave it in the I'll leave a link in the description so that you guys can check out the rest of the article. So Disney goes in Disney in 2014. Disney buys freaking Star Wars from George Lucas. They take in Lucasfilm. They absolutely wipe out the whole expanded universe, calling it Legends. And what do they have to do? Because everything they've made has just been a disaster, and it's just not really Star Warsy, I guess, because it just hasn't really followed George Lucas's plan. And in order for it to work, you have to follow George Lucas's plan. Period. And what they've been putting out has been complete garbage. And again, the expanded universe is very, very fantastic. I recommend reading the Fate of the Jedi books. I think it was anywhere from 7 to 10 books. I have to remember. I read the last one in like 2015, I think, and you know those books were fantastic. They introduced Abeloth, and there's a couple of things you have to do here. You have to read the Fate of the Jedi books to really understand how powerful Abeloth is. You have to watch the Clone Wars to know who the father, son, and the daughter are and what happened with them in the Mortis arc. Okay, and then you can understand, you know, what Abeloth and how powerful she is. It took Luke. Luke didn't even. Well, I don't want to give it away, so go ahead and if you can't read those books, trust me, you'll enjoy them. But I don't think they'll be able to say Disney's going to be able to save themselves, even bringing Luke Skywalker back and bringing back that nostalgia for people to kind of jump in and be like, wow, it was kind of like this is great seeing Luke do his thing because they went ahead and turned him into a little bitch in the sequels. So, you can make him this badass prior to the sequels, and then all of a sudden he just kind of becomes a fucking cuck, and he's not powerful anymore. Well, he's still powerful, but he's just a little bitch in the future. So, anyway, just want to bring this to you. If you might have seen this, I definitely missed it. I was probably, like I said, under a rock somewhere and just fucking missed it. I don't know how I missed that one. I've kind of been on top of this shit. Guess not so much. Anyway, America, I'm the big red one guy reminding you that together we must break the machine. God bless you all. God bless America. And I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way.